Hi, this is Amina Sheikh here, and with me today I have the director Milan Luthria, who is going to talk about his upcoming movie Tadap. Welcoming him on E Times.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, sir, tell me what made you make this remake of South film?
Uh, we were looking at quite a few ideas. We heard some scripts and we watched a couple of other films that were up for remake. And then Rajat Arora, the writer, recommended that Sajid and I watch this film. And we just fell for it the moment we saw it. And literally in 24 hours, Sajid bought the rights. And it's just such a different film. It's the intensity, the emotion, the twists, the drama is so unlike a debut film. And so up my street, I needed to find something that I would be excited to do apart from just a debut vehicle. I wanted a strong film. I wanted to change the norms of how an actor is launched, and this film had it all. It's a very mature film in its drama. It's not just a light-hearted feel kind of a film. So it made the challenge harder but more interesting. And it definitely, I knew that, I felt that when this film is promoted and when it is released, people will get a new experience because they're used to watching only a certain kind of debut, but this is totally different. So we just decided.
But also, this film is, related to someone's personal life, down south. So while you're talking about something like that, a subject like that, and depicting that in, in real life, how difficult was that for you?
No, we actually followed the original. We didn't go beyond that. We just followed the way the writers and the director of the original had adapted. Had written their screenplay, and we adapted from there, and we felt that their emotional instincts were very strong, very correct. We didn't change too much. We changed a little bit for a pan-India audience, but we've stayed very true to the story.
What also made you cast Ahan Shetty in this film?
So the idea was that it was the other way around. I think they cast me in the film. Sajid and Ahan had decided to work together, and they were looking for a director. So I was a little surprised that they thought of me because it's not something that I had thought would be a part of my life. And when we met, I have a huge regard for Sajid as a producer. He's one of the finest in the business, and I trust his instincts a lot. He's very commercial like me, and he's very cinematic. So he told me about this boy, and I had seen his pictures on Insta and whatever. But I wanted to meet him. I got a good vibe when I met him. I tested him a few times. I wanted to make sure that he would be able to carry off this performance. And he surprised me. He surprised me with his intensity, with his passion, with his discipline, very grounded in life, very sensible, very straightforward. And I just said, okay, let's do it. It's something I've never done before. That's a good enough reason to do it. And why not do a film with someone new for a change? It might bring a different kind of freshness in my mind, in my approach. How would I mold this boy? How would I present him to the world? How would I make his journey smooth and interesting? So I like challenges like that. I like to do things that I haven't done before.
Also, of course, this film is quite, it's already very intense. The characters are quite intense. The trailer looks quite good. So while working on this project, it's completely a different experience for you altogether, because this is the first time you're remaking a South film. You have never, made remakes and all. So how was that for you? What made you go for a remake?
As I said, the original story is very, very interesting, and good stories are hard to come by. When you see one, you have to grab it. But when I shot the film, I kept the original at the back of my mind. It was there. I kept it there. But then I went with my instinct and shot the way I wanted to shoot. I knew that the script had followed the original, so I didn't have to worry about that. And I just went with the flow. It was fun because there was a lot of learning happening from the actors, and they were getting better and better with each day of shoot. And initial nerves were there, but then they kind of just settled down.
You have extensively worked with senior actors like Ajay Devgan, Akshay Kumar. You have always chosen such actors, or Imran Hashmi for that matter. And now you're working with all these raw actors. They are completely they don't have an experience altogether of such doing such films. So how was that different for you?
It's a process of giving a lot of yourself to them, whatever you've learned, whatever you've imbibed. Teaching them the craft in a way, though I don't think they needed much teaching because they're very, very talented, both of them. But just tricks of the trade, telling them anecdotes about how we made the bigger films with senior actors and how we always relaxed and had a good time and played pranks and played cricket and sat around a bonfire and laughed and joked so that the stress levels come down. We encouraged them to come out with us in the evenings for dinners, sat and had lunches together. My guys would play PlayStation with Ahan the whole night. So we just relaxed the atmosphere. We had musical evenings. We celebrated Tara's birthday. So I just made the experience fun for them. And for me, it was interesting to see that, it's different and yet the same. It's different because the kind of conversations you have with your other actors who are dear friends and you've worked with them over and over again are very different from the conversations that you have with youngsters. They're a little more respectful. They keep to themselves a little bit. And I kept telling them, don't do that. Come, talk to me. Tell me, did you sleep well? What did you have for breakfast? Where are you going on a holiday? I tried to make them feel comfortable. But as I said, it's not the same. It's a little different. So one has to get used to the fact that they will keep that respect in their mind all the time. And but yet a lot of affection all around.
Okay, and that's of course quite nice that having that affection and that chemistry also is coming quite well. But also Tara is one actress who's already made her debut and now she's working on this, and this project itself has waited for very long. What made you wait for this, apart from of course the COVID situation in the country? You always wanted to be a theatrical release and not an OTT platform?
Yeah, from the time we wrote the first word or took the first shot of the film, we wanted a lavish big screen experience, and so the DNA of this product is like that. It's what the trailer shows you, that it's a big canvas film. In fact, when I saw the film, I told Sajid, I said, I didn't know I'm making such a big film. He said, I know you were making such a big film. How did you not know? So it was, I mean, the whole scale, the whole pulse would have been, it would have been lost if it's not a theatrical experience. And it's to the producer's credit that they could hold on through the pandemic and not succumb to the pressure of releasing the film. The pressures must have been many, and sitting here today is easy, but even 3 months ago we didn't know that things would open up and the virus would go down, and it could have been December, it could have been Jan, it could have been March, it could have been April next year. Nobody knew. So those days were difficult, more difficult for the producers and the actors than for me. Difficult for me though as well, because it's anxiety. You don't know, you've done all your work and you don't know what's going to happen. So but I'm glad we waited. I'm glad I had the support of my producers, and I think their trust will pay off.
But of course, that's like quite great to know that, of course, the way it has come out. To notice something, Ahan doesn't look like he's making a debut. The way he's there in the trailer, it looks like, as if he's already worked in the industry. So how was it like working with him though? And he being, a star kid already.
Yes, you're right. Many people have told me that it looks like his third or fourth film, and that's good. It's very, very. It's a very big achievement because many new actors are a little raw in their first film. Ahan has worked very hard before he came on set. He did a lot of workshops, and we also did a lot of workshops with various people for him, and he's an instinctive actor. He prepares hard, but he trusts his director completely. He goes with what you want. He listens very attentively, and he's got a very quick grasp. Once you show him something, you don't need to show it him again. He'll catch it in the first go. So that made it very easy for me. And he's a quiet boy. He's very, very grounded. No sort of hangover of his parents or anything like that. He's a very, very dedicated and a very hard-working actor, which is nice. You don't want a spoiled child who you're going to try to discipline while shooting a film. Here was a boy who was completely focused on his job and nothing else. He would just work and work and work, go and rest in his room, sometimes play his PS5 or whatever, and sometimes take the boys out for a meal. He'd go out with my team and treat them for dinner and stuff like that. But very nice, very, very, very gentle guy. Tough as he looks, he's a very soft-hearted guy, and he keeps quiet. He does his own thing, and yes, it's a very, very interesting, very layered character, and he's pulled it off very well.
Also, your film is coming after 4 years, and even in the past, we have seen that gap of 4 years. So that there is that some numerical connection which do you follow in any way?
No, sometimes films happen, like 3 films happen in 3 years. Sometimes it takes 4 years. It's just the nature of the business. You have to find the right script. You've got to do the right amount of prep. You've got to get your actors' dates. Sometimes you work on a script for a year and you just throw it away. Sometimes you crack it in 3 months. So, there's no point in planning anything. Just take it as it comes.
The quality of action has changed eventually in Bollywood. We get to see a lot of efforts, actors make, and the way it has evolved overall. It makes even filmmakers put a lot of efforts to show it in such a way that it looks like quite real and all. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, yes, it has evolved. Action is not only about hitting and falling down and banging into things. Action is an attitude. It's the attitude of the actor or the film or the filmmaker. We've had a wonderful crew. We've had a German crew led by Stefan Richter, who's composed the action, and the Indian counterpart Vikram Daya. Both are very talented action directors, and Ahan himself is very, very good in action. He's a great boxer, very good athlete, jumps very well. His fist fights are very interesting. Maintains his intensity on his face. So yes, it's evolved, but as I said, it's an attitude. Some have it and some don't.
That's definitely true. And lastly, what is that one tarap you have which you want to fulfill?
I think right now I want this film to get its due. I think we've worked very, very hard. It's been an emotionally difficult ride, yet a very satisfying one. And I want these young actors to really do well.
And before I let you go, do gangster roles somewhere attract your attention a lot? Because a lot of films of yours, we see that, there are a lot of, actors playing that, gangster-oriented role, or there is some kind of role where they have this kind of, chemistry, or they are into love, or, but the character mainly revolves about, playing a gangster role.
It's not It's not that. I said it's more about the kind of machismo of a hero that I like. I don't do sweet stuff. I like grey characters. I like dark characters. I like action-esque characters. That's what attracts me. Not really the gangster world.